Nutrition is key, but not just calorie counting, being in a deficit, and high protein. No, I'm talking about nutrition for your gut health. Females, men. I'm going to focus on women here because that's who I really know inside out. Women's gut health is so important when it comes to being toned, removing bloat, staying in shape, optimizing your brain function, but also your immunity. Here are 3 practical things I do every single day to help my gut health. Have you ever been on an all-inclusive cruise and feel like you've gained about 10 pounds from it? I get it. I've been stuck in this yo-yo diet cycle for over 10 years. But here's the truth, you do not need starvation and restriction to stay in shape. Over the last 8 months now, I've been to over 8 countries. Yes, another 3 countries only since July. 8 countries in 8 months, and I'm going to show you exactly how I stay in shape. No matter if I'm in Australia working with horses, if I'm in Dubai working with horses, if I'm in Bali and Thailand working with female riders, or on an all-inclusive luxury cruise. There are 3 things I'm going to share with you, so grab a piece of paper, grab a pen, and grab some water, and let's get started. The first thing is nutrition. Number 1 is fresh lemon water first thing in the morning with some breath work. This doesn't mean you have to find the perfect yoga pose for the next hour and you wake up in the morning. No. You're going to drink something, right? Instead of grabbing that cup of coffee, make sure that you put the kettle on and fill up a glass, half hot water, half cold water, so it's lukewarm water. Squeeze a fresh lemon inside and drink that first thing in the morning. Whilst you're doing that, I then do what is called a gut breath exercise. If you want to know more about this exercise, comment below or just join the Female Rider Code. It's completely free. It's a group on Skool, link in the description, and you can see all of these practical tools. The second thing is I prioritize whole food, not supplements, protein and fiber first thing in the morning. I used to be someone who would skip breakfast saying, I'm not hungry, I eat later, only to then have a severe energy crash and overeat from about midday onwards because I was ravenously hungry for food. This has so many detrimental effects on your gut health, but for those of us that are trying to lose that stubborn layer of tire fat around our belly, our back, this is the key thing you should do, in my opinion, is make sure that you're eating whole foods, prioritizing protein and fiber first thing in the morning. The third thing is eat, not drink, eat 3 to 4 meals a day. This will help reduce the snacking and eventually eliminate it. You will stabilize your blood sugar, but most importantly, you will feel satiated. This has been a game changer. I've been someone who has tried fasting, and yes, I know there's so many benefits to fasting. I'm not an expert in fasting, and if you want to know that, find a coach that's an expert in that field. For myself, given my age, my lifestyle, fasting for me, incorrectly as well, doesn't work at all. So I do what I know works for my gut health, which is eating 3 to 4 regular meals every single day. These tips I'm giving you is not about restricting yourself. This is just about clarity and knowledge. When you know what, why, and how to eat to optimize your gut health, you can stay in shape wherever you are in the world, even on a cruise. The second thing is movement. Remember, the first thing was nutrition. The second thing is movement. Now, this does not mean going to the gym every single day or doing HIIT classes or running around or doing high rocks. I used to think that if I wasn't sweating, I clearly wasn't working hard enough, which means I would put on weight. It was such a unhealthy relationship with the food exercise understanding that I was actually doing my body more harm. My symptoms was bloat, constipation, or the extreme would be diarrhea. I suffered with menstrual pain like you wouldn't believe, heaviness, bleeding a lot, losing a lot of blood every single month. These were my symptoms of when I pushed myself so hard doing more exercise instead of cycle-based training. Again, this is something that I teach my one-to-one clients. I only do this for a select few every single year. But if you want to know straight away how you can improve and link your movement to your cycle, join the Female Rider Code. It's free in the link below. Come and join us. You can ask questions and you can learn with one another. Like-minded equestrian women. The benefits of training with your menstrual cycle mean that you'll tone up quicker, mean that your recovery will be better, If you get an injury, you will honestly recover so much quicker. But most importantly, you learn to train with your body instead of what a lot of us do, and I'm speaking from experience, is fighting against my body every single day, thinking, why is my body bloating? What's wrong with my body? When I linked my cycle training with my movement, this was a game changer when it came to removing bloat. The third thing, so we've got nutrition, we've got movement. Third thing is brain gym. This means managing your stress. Maybe you were, I wasn't taught how to manage stress. If anything, I was taught to avoid conflict, be a good girl, don't speak up, shut up, be respectful. Like, my parents love me and I love them very much. However, I was never taught how to actually calm down during stress. Do you know who really taught me this? Horses. Because you know, as an equestrian woman, that if you are stressed around a horse that is stressed, it only heightens stress. If you calm down during that situation when you're with a stressful horse, they will calm down. They are always looking for the safety of the herd. If you look at wild horses, the mare that's most dominant is usually the most quiet mare. She doesn't do a lot. But if she looks in a certain direction, she means it. She's calm. She has to be calm to be alert for predators. And it's the same thing with us. We are not taught how to always remain calm in the storm. For those of you that are actually trying to lose fat around the belly and the back, if you don't know how to manage your cortisol, aka lower your stress, guess what? No matter how much of a calorie deficit you're in, or how much weight training or running or cardio, high rocks you're doing, your body will store that stress as cortisol, as fat, and that makes it even harder and more frustrating for you putting in so much effort. So if you want to know really how to manage your stress, besides joining us in the Female Rider Code on Skool, here are some tips that I do. You have to find what works for you. Meditation is an option. Breath work is an option. Doing some form of movement, yoga, Pilates, but it must be something that brings you back into your body, not something where you have to push yourself past that point of exhaustion or into fatigue. This guide, this practical tools that I've given you today is not just about dieting. It's not about staying slim. It's about lifestyle 365 days a year and optimizing your gut health. It's about enjoying the trip with family, making friends, feeling guilt-free. Your health should give you more freedom, not take it away. If this episode has resonated with you, or you know someone that would really benefit from this, give it a share, follow and like, and if not, remember to join the Female Rider Code. Let's change as equestrian women together.